Rated mature.
JJ, what? JJ, TJ, what? TJ, what? Derek, what? What the
What's up, teams? Your beloved commissioner here with my famous co-star, Zoe. All right, you ready to go? Okay. All right, well, week 5 is past us now, and it was a very interesting week. Low scores across the board. We didn't have one team that even got past the century mark, which is amazing because in week 4, we had 9 of 12 teams surpass the century mark. So really low scoring week. We had our first tie for the season. It was super close matchups. 2 of them were decided by 2 points or less, and the others were still even close. I think the highest gap between matchups was 15 points, so really close week. Anyways, interesting week, and yeah, it's fun. It keeps it competitive and close when it's like that, and that I could say keeps you on your edge and is lots of fun. So we'll get right to our recap for week 5 and prime time music. Yeah. All right. Our points leaders is Dropping Deuces and Dr. Phil. They both scored 97 points, and so they tied. And it's our first tie of the season. Let's see, Dr. Phil had Tom Brady, who had 30 points, and Saquon Barkley, which he had 25 points. And then Dropping Deuces had Drew Brees at 29 points and Devontae Adams at 23. I want to give a quick shout out to Drew Brees, who is the new all-time passing leader and record holder. So congrats to that. But basically, it really sucks that you guys, tied. And but I know nobody really likes to tie because you don't win, you don't lose. But at least you won some money, right? So Dr. Phil, $5 to you, and Dropping Deuces, $5 to you. Congratulations, sirs. All right, other winners this week. Making a comeback because Team Fear Me was not cutting it. So Team Fear Sandra is back. Finally won their first game with 96 points. Then there's me, Dagonizer 2.0, 95 points. Pretzels Expand in Your Stomach with also 95 points. Team 904 Net with 88 points. And Team Jollibee with 88 points as well. Congrats, teams. All right, scoring leaders for this week. Isaiah Crowell was the scoring leader, but no, he scored 32 points and he sat on Dropping Deuces bench, so doesn't count. So number 1 scoring leader would be James Conner with 32 points from my team. Aaron Rodgers with 31 points from Team Fear Sandra, and at number 3, Tom Brady with 30 points from Team Dr. Phil. All right, so that is our recap. Now brings us to the come on, man, not so top 3.
This is only. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, the first one that at number 3, I'd like to call out. I'd like to call out Camel Toe Killer. So you basically just lost to 0-4 Team Fear me because Team Fear Slender took over. So, but you could have won that. You only lost by 2 points, and you had Broncos D, who scored a -2. Jay Ajayi, he got injured during the game, so he didn't get you any points. And Quincy Anunwa, also 0 points. Had any of those got you at least 2 points, you would have tied, or 3 points, you would have won. So the mere fact of losing to a winless team, you get a come on, man. All right, and then at number 2, never see it coming. I'm assuming last week's win was a fluke because an 0-3 team, somebody was going to have to win. So I guess you won for that reason because you didn't back it up with another win this week. And so now you're sitting at 1-4. It's not looking good for you to three-peat, my man. You'd have to do something big the following weeks all the way to the end of the season. So, yeah, 1-4, not looking good. So you get a huge come on, man. And then the biggest come on, man, at number 1, the Bone Cracker. He played against me, and yes, it was close, and you very well could have won your first match against me, but you didn't. So, come down to this. You chose wrong in your rosters. In so many positions. Let's see, at quarterback, you had Cam Newton in, who scored 17, but Andrew Luck sat on your bench with 25 points. You had Derrick Henry on your starting lineup, 5 points, versus Kenyon Drake sitting on your bench with 17. You had Naheem Hines, 9 points. Sitting on your bench, Chris Carson with 14. Tyler Boyd with in your flex spot, 4 points. You could have had Tyler Lockett in there with 15 points. So there's so many, any one of those, positions. If you had it flipped the other way, you would have beat me. But yet you lost by 1 point, and now you're sitting at 0-5, winless for the season. You're the only one who hasn't won a game, and you are the front runner for Pink Plate. So, for that mere reason, you have not won a match this season. You get the biggest so far this season. Come on, man! All right, well, maybe that motivates you to get your first win this week. We'll see. Speaking of matchups, that brings us to the Week 6 matchups that I'm going to highlight. First one I'm going to highlight is my matchup against Nothing in Life is Freeman. I am sitting at 3-2, and Nothing in Life and Freeman is also at 3-2. So highlighting that matchup, and then also highlighting Pretzels Expanding Your Stomach sitting at 4-1 versus Dropping Deuces sitting at 3-1-1. So those are our matchups, and now that we've identified the matchups, that brings us to your favorite bit, Zoe Picks. So let's see who Zoe picks. And here we go. Okay, Zoe picks. On the left, we have Dakinizer 2.0, and on the left, Nothing in Life is Freeman. All right, let's see who Zoe picks. Go, Zoe. Oh, what? You went against Dad? Oh, bad move. It's a bad decision. Okay, next matchup we have pretzels expand in your stomach and dropping deuces. Let's see who Zoe picks. Pretzels! Oh, it is pretzels. Go ahead, pick it. Yeah, it's for sure pretzels. Okay, so there you have it. Zoe has picked again. So good luck to you, week 6. And, you know, I know slim pickings on the waiver wire, but you can find some gems out there still. And, you know, if you have deadbeats on your roster, get rid of them. Pick up somebody who could at least get you some points. So that's my advice. But anyways, have a good week. We'll see you week 6 recap. This is your commissioner. I am out. Deuces.